new tafo. Yeah. Old tafo. That is deny, bro.
Say a crofu. Oh, say old tafo. You. Crofu. Yeah. Eti huni ewa ayenika no pay. Huni hu ayenika pa no pay. Okay, my main friend here was for the abakaka and to dwana afi yenko yenim. Openi Kwekutabi was a king. There is a river called River Huni in the area, and the town is located in its valley, hence the name Huni Valley. Thank you, sir. Teacher, could you ever tell in this? Was the NDC and President Mama are good at criticizing only. They don't know what to do to bring to the economy and to improve it. Mama, let's see the alternative you have to restore the nation. Kufuor campaign with alternatives and policies. What do you have for Ghana? Leviticus Powers, Trophy Kaswa. Or say, listening to you live from Kaswa. Thank you for listening. Or say, it is true, inflation is high. It is true, the exchange rate is high, but the prices of fuel are reducing. Lights are on 24/7 without doom. So roads and other constructions are ongoing. NHIS is doing well. Leviticus Powers Naibim is talking about Ghanaians. He's urging Ghanaians to change their tastes of consumption of foreign goods to local ones. Okay, we get you. Musa Abatwa, or see any rational Ghanaian who would defend, but we are not talking about this. Musa Abatwa, sorry. Pablo Nyame, your former chairman, MPP Media Communications Asante. I beg Ghanaians not to listen to NDC because they've not changed. Let me remind Ghanaians that NDC is the political party which brought Dumso, canceled training allowances, and introduced 3 months pay policy not too long ago. And he's greeting Dr. Baumia and Matthew Opoku Prempe. Don Pino, I think he's an estate agent of late. I say, I will plead with Ghanaians to continue keeping faith with this government in these trying times because very soon all the dust will settle and Ghana will be back on track. Once more, regards to Brian and the rest. All right, Dr. Smart Sapon.
5 cedi.
Hey, sorry, Professor Smart Sapon.
Can I tell you?
Hey, Professor Smart Sapon.
Yes, I was.
And also 10 cedis for me.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I balance it out 5.
Okay, Prof. What now? Akoko kind of Peace FM. Yeah. So if you need now, we say, kind of say, cement to bow. Also building materials a bulk form. Or here Sante say cement is now sold at between 75 and 80 cedis. Absolutely. And a Prof. That cost about just auto 90 cedis. Yeah. And I also say building prices and I say normal are air form.
Yeah.
Okay, you're finding can't budgeting. But I mean, me on what the minority said. Minister say we are turning the corner. Almost you have made things worse. The man for can you be a candidate? That was that radio. Then speaker so can say he is disappointed. So taxes on sanitary pads. Abey fuel. So you see at the end, you have mapa, the bull, have mapa, also the taxes come on. Intino never feels and Kabia, consider, but be as it may, and Kasai.
Good. Ken with us a pa, Miniaba Kusia Sapon, and a permis Mitchell, Miniaba Ama Dimpoma Frimpon. Kofodia for a mile 50 Christ Congregation, Presbyterian Church of Ghana, Kofodia. I'm already 50 years old.
On your way, you'll say.
Already 50 years old.
Okay. And also 50. And also 50 cities.
Right. Papa Uswado, any session about Christ Congregation, Koforidia, about 50. Yamamu Ayiko, Yami Aduma 13th of August, because you're there, but Ochana watching. Yamamo Modiani, Nina Betamachi. Ubia Wuti, Awafa Koforidia. Christ Congregation ma 50 wafa honom odaso wo ho abrochire echiche ne benche nyina yesremo otwe ankwa ne ho mako ekwa bi ambefa so ambema 50th anniversary aye Enika.
Prof, 1 second. That congregation, sorry,
congregation.
Your friend say
Christ congregation.
Christ congregation.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Presbyterian Church of Ghana. Christ congregation.
It's Basre now, okay.
Basre.
And I will say, yes, say, or try and quiet the woman.
Aye.
Almost say, yes, say, I watch it.
One could
the woman, the kata.
Echo. About say what the speaking language, they what the written language. Yeah, trying to mention ye, but say I can't.
You can
yeah, can't say.
Prof, we say yes, baby, it's a be we you say.
Yeah.
Sister, can I say, jet to me ho, ye dinner man dear. And I say a man dear ye dinner jet energy to me ho. We dear in appropriate. Two professors in the house. One finance man. Now they just you answer. This maybe some I can quote team come now they want.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. And you know, you must have na you ko papa usu any session your mom na you ko number next week 13th of August. You remember near Beboa. Ken, Wadaroma. Finance Minister Yene Nyameso Ejuma, so be my media report wabaye. Of course, media na me nimse ont me mesresika fufrobia because I mean under program yeah. And if the government wants to continue to be disciplined and then I say or cutting the coat according to the cloth. And you know, yes. Now me expect about Bejis Kafufrobia that true to the expectation, while my Bejis Kafufrobia. Ken na it essentially nukre say Oshe baby a media ya bedui and even though inflation back from and so form the way we want it. Even though exchange rate are stabilizing, so and stabilizing the way we want it. Media meti hey. The day metu shiri na mebo powder. Say be as see exchange rate Ghana is cedi any $1 nkita hudienu edu baby a me pese edu. The day we come to 7 cedi.
$1 over 7 cedi.
No nana.
I don't pay the 4 cedis.
The reality is also that there is no decline that can decline below a certain threshold. There were points of equilibrium or we see the new strength and the new nyam ebetimi aye equal to that of the dollar. Maybe an enemy dollar no bro yan so dodo. Dollar na je ye new nyam dodo. Yes, finance minister and the team. Ekwebi ambefa so dollar no besan so aba phone bill no. Media meti here me expected the dollar to come to somewhere 7 cedi. Then etimi aboshire aka say ekoye nim. And around this time NAC etimi yes hardie no because under IMF program some dollars have been injected into the system. Under IMF program there is some imported confidence into the economy. Si yehwene de niema aka gugu akwam emobia niku Ghana ejuma ho invest in the productive sector, the right places. Near discipline, near the we can bring the dollar down. Inflation decline, no bit me decline further down. And no na him. And no na him. Yes.
But Professor Da Costa Abuaji, say the government is not being truthful. And one so about the kaka one yes I know. Yes.
No, so Bibia so ni ho a eno abakwa.
Abi, you get. No maybe or say no maybe or for instance say waji sika e dey abegu system no ma. Enye anything extraordinary. I just say your boy and say ma. Me sure say sa no person which. Ntino, ada na mon ka say sika ye kokwaji e free amana ni begu mo. E no na bi I say which of course rhymes with reason and
it lies with reason.
It rhymes.
Yeah, with reasoning. Yeah. When I make us say no ba. That's still one year near me. You see, IMF na yakani no. IMF name ba me yo bi ahwe. IMF ne guideline. Still, we discipline in the be resulting in success and also failure. In fact, under IMF government and also obi a ba bia na still obey in discipline. You will still not benefit from Daddy. But me, Mumudi, I'm still calling for more room for improvement because this stability hovers around just 1.8. And we should be seeing the dollar coming down and Amiyama pegging me rate at somewhere 7 cedi. It means this year, then Yamia say, and see this anything somewhere next year. Near who say your mind, no, inflation decline. Since we are expecting it to come to somewhere between the 30%, somewhere there, 31%. Yeah,
I was saying.
Since now 54. Hey, I
almost saying COVID. Any
we are saying Ken, and Papa is Prof. Was he a nephew in a man by? Yes. Yeah, to say, 51 back. And I'm a but amount of course. Okay. And document on the review. You could tell me, paragraph 37. Okay, kind of that will misleading. Say, yeah, you misled one day. They may canon say, yes, yeah, where the pointers, any the amount. It belongs on you. Some also know. Ube, any problem? We are buying Kasayo, Parliament. Prof. Minchuano, Prof. Smart. It could be account. Okokai paragraph 37. And never bang or share, even with respect to IMF alone. Emma, time of crunch, Abba. Now, but one second. Obiatra letter be semen kind from Da Costa. Hey, Prof. Or see a friend Eric or Darby. Or say I should tell, or say please tell Professor Da Costa who I did that. The 25 liters oil, which was sold at 1,400 Ghana cedis in December, is now being sold at 400 Ghana cedis. Yes. And okay. 1,400. Abba 400. 25 liters. Mepacho da Costa to be bra. To be receipt never brand here. Because I doubt. Ubaso jana.
Now we have previous receipt. It's a receipt.
Mama me market up. Because I bought gas for mom at 220 Ghana cedis last 2 months. I filled the same cylinder at 143.
Gas there. Car.
Things haven't been rosy. Yeah. As we all expected, but okay.
No, but Ken, gas there. Me car, me fill gas.
Yes.
Ekoya could do 450 and then with 250 your tank is full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost 15 cedis diesel.
Gas, liter. Receipt.
And then 11.65.
Gas, there, me receipt. And then we do
gas. I think somebody.
We message or they buy.
No, I'm talking about.
But all these are not directed to you. I can't say or Chem. And directed to Professor. Prof. Da Costa. Who numbers and clarify? You said that you have the pricing window. So I'm talking about current. If you look at the last pricing window and the current pricing window, it has gone up since August 1st. And that was what I was saying. Onwisha said the fuel prices is now rising. And it's connected to global events because the price, the cost per barrel is inching up. All right.
In fact, petrol there, moving from 2.45 to now 2.9 per liter. Into marginally it has gone up from the August 1st.
From August pricing.
Madam said, "Can you beside gas
6 months ago?
Gas there.
Gas
there. Me must be nice.
6 months ago.
Case I meant to ask what.
But to ask now, we justify. Baby, Akoko can or piece say. Building materials, and
a tester has just sent you a message.
And the co-panelist has told you,
my prof said that, my own brother professor said that, Otobiache. In fact, in fact, 90 dear came, name cement price on them. 90 dear, it came somewhere January, February, March.
That's correct. Toby.
Yeah. Oh,
it's what it.
Oh, my car says swatting.
Swatting.
No, no, Chris says swatting.
And Chelsea had the word house was swatting.
Minto roofing, mato iron rods, mato cement, and then the China dam. We have friend China doors, maybe. And I can mention those three specifically and say,
I just say, "Oh no, I don't know transfer that into a flow." So, and I just say, "Then you are I was just in the name. No, be our China does. And I just said, "I don't know what to do." But that's almost so I better what to Professor Sample. But they are flow. So, iron rods, the cement. No, they are flow. So, when you have to Professor for any management,
in fact, last week, Thursday, Nami won crime meeting them. And I am announcing on your show, a platform can see, I'm saying it without any contradiction. Say, I was in a cement price determination meeting there. Now they were considering a further downward reduction in America. If
so interest will gas and warm.
In America, when I talk about,
you should
know I should know what I'm talking about.
Is it semaphore?
But it's cement there and no one is semaphore.
It will know if I saw any in your philosophy.
Oh, second, information.
In fact, cooking oil like air can or say it's now reduced from 470 to 450. Mentias or say, I don't get what you're saying. Chief,
yes, sir. And you know, that is my general overview over the budget. But going forward, no, Mr. Abon, you say, share na maybe when productive, no, you reduce na profit a cathedral. I'm not sure, say, there was any interest in the cathedral as we read from
the budget.
The budget. That one, maybe our expectation buying will still be, but I think the entire project is on the hot now. But say maybe sao no more any productive one. You grow.
How do you define what is productive?
Oh, send your returns on your investment and then you determine productivity.
And say, sa cathedral, say omuya. A big generative car.
Maybe I won't discuss the cathedral because it was not focused in the budget. It was not the focus.
And this is for politics.
No, they are say, so, oh,
yeah.
It's not that for cathedral.
Any budget.
I was expecting the planning for food and jobs. Specifics. I will show you the specifics.
Again, planting for food and jobs. One of the items you mentioned here. Since no, my problem with planting for food and jobs, and say you share the new report. Assessing the first phase. Challenges by inputs are in the gumu, outputs are in the impact buying the bread.
You
see, and we are willing to help if the need arises. Because to measure sustainability and as I say, what were the inputs into the planting for food and jobs? And we must speak to specifics. Then, what were the outputs we got from planting for food and jobs? And then, what were the impacts? I am so worried. Said there is no report on them. Specifics we are announcing phase 2. That is my only problem. But it is a productive venture. Let me admit that we were told that from childhood, agric is our backbone as a any investment going to agriculture. For me, excellent. I'll always stand for it. But first one, what were the extent of our inputs? What were the extent of our output? Then and then impact they say. Not say I programming you, but guiding you into the phase 2, what we should do right, what we should not do. But send you first one buying it here. This is a very big platform one. That should be done before commencement of phase 2. Then number 2, discipline. In fact, me first akonya so abo unia kuma nesa senso mudi tipeya Mahama ECG boss. In fact, me did in Komobi one chair and my can't do every day. So Ken, me nya meter ni be still. Ken me hear meter.
Well, I'm hoping and praying. Say you can say Eugene Ahen. Eugene Ahen be na wa ba Okay, no man, because what can say BBS in the crew? Maybe I don't know how fix the problem. He said, I'm also in a problem. As a sort of now.
Oh, Eugene, I know you're busy. Eugene, so
busy week. What is as a West in the crew?
Oh, but I'm managing.
Yes, it's commendable.
The woman
is a no one can say, Uchi. Intino, yes, I be a cynical
Eugene, I don't know why Mimi hear me tell me.
Hey, hear me tell. You're more Ghanaian than others.
No, I'm not saying.
What's the Mimi hear me?
I've gone through all the process.
Yeah. It's who says you should illegal connection now.
Me pacho. Nipa crime a train light film the field the head mark. I also say what since I be the light for a year from now. Never say I say. And so from there. Almost 4 months and it has not been pumped. The baby has enough all the investment into the water system. Me if I'm at 2 days will be off. And I'm ready, like everything. Assessment for them, yes, energy commission. The OBI and reporting in the area. I come. What I remember there. Just by the way, but this week we next week Mesa Beka. Nyameka say me bo minia Mahama Basso Oba ECG no at least the steps he's taking.
Mahama a CEO for
CEO of ECG. But President Mahama Dean Mahama. I will always say President and as a former President Mahama. We ECG for boss. In fact, energy sector na be a very volatile area, baby. Aban na ka ho asemo ese okane yi, but nyama marehemu kakra ye the impact of the chief executive no buy nyama oye sisi our full understanding of ekadenanim and na jeje na ojije no so pagem ama revenue no so oye now our targets e obi mu hono ma mu take or pay no 100% take or pay ebi mu so dey 50% take or pay ebi mu so there there is about to change into the idle energy and then the energy.
We ECG there now.
ECG there.
Na say John ta kan sem bi. Nyame fa ne crazy. We say wo kwa chia no ma me yenkaye.
Oh God. Okay, fine. But me mom there.
Someone say Akoko wo say ECG no ma wo yi.
Oh no.
Say you go meet so enti wo ti ado wo say me nue. What meet no be kan
wo. You know very critical idea of the budget, right. And the finance minister spoke about it. Nyameka basis when they say, "You will be no more," and I'm mentioning particularly Togbe Afede and the Asogli plant. Omuna decided the take or pay component a shaying omudie omunye. Nyameka basis and the growth you revising it from 2.8 to 1.5. Now see a change agencies to say what makes our growth not to reflect on our development. And yet partly because most of the drivers of our growth are foreigners. That is why a foreigner will not mind, but will still take the take or pay, even though you're a contractor. But Sebi or Ghana, understanding what we are all in, he is willing to let his go. And he has let his go for God knows how long. And so be moji. But I'm saying, as I buying going forward, there's all refocusing the investment around indigenous people. Tax holiday, no magia, when that's a time neighbors one, the assistant ownership. For how long would we build our economy around?
Any measures you bet me the I'm a magic idea. Oh, yeah, you be best 6 years. What all the shares? The smart sapon a year. SC. Now, but the same year. SS.
No, I tell you, no, we are not question the cheap. Now, then, we know all these things, but it's still happening. Example of the willingness to share the pain with us by letting on the side of the take of pain go. As compared to Abrofuni, the end of the Maka Musesua, Omoji Asisiama, energy sector, common Ababayan, Commodin, the should tell us going forward and see a building our economy around at the Ebanesa.
Local people.
Yeah, around local people. Growth can have impact on our development. It's here, no, foreigners, they really don't care. Or the back on the crumbs is here. Pressure on our forex will all come down if we build our economy around the local people. My last point, ecosystem no finance minister cannot the in fact the only catalytic room and open the the
ecosystem no
ecosystem
na catalytic no plan dey hu no.
Ecosystem of every economy and as a financial system it hovers around a 4 b. Once the fiscal and monetary for cohesion. Fiscal side near by managers of the economy, and then monetary side near managers of our money. It is a Bank of Ghana. But you see, Ubia ni hon mobit me as without the other. Bank of Ghana or boss, system, manage money every money. But don't mean without the fiscal team, finance minister and Crawford. So as the finance minister and soon to me, and never come up with anything in the Bank of Ghana and that's a sika. If you say and champion one by saying you could
reach to
okay. Professor Sapon, my name M1 we had an interview. The person who sound say one casan so what's nothing now share the air coso vis the minister Bekaya. Or no dear, or ya by any pay San or Becca. But what did he say? Said the enormous econo. And him and now said the papa echo and now say fine econet and I.
In fact, Cecilia baby a one and each year. For me, the rate, the pace, the rate at which air calling is slow, mammy.
But obi out or crackers or not so see you a business person or see first car or cry. Now ye no costra ye bear fancy bear or say bear 90,000
duty
9,000. And net duty bear 40,000, 45,000. It can't all the bar send Abeton. So how import I can't say duties now and what's wrong with is it a way of killing or taking people out of business?
You see our planner, I see a communicative planner to both businessmen and then Ubia or role to play. Anka never be saba, let's say they replace it or the import substitution because at the time when Abon establishing a lot of car assembling plants it should be for a purpose. So our purpose must have an impact on importation of Sanya Macron Webia. But say you knew the level where you produce Uganda Hano, enough to meet our import needs. I need to know. My importation so unattractive. No, that is where the problem comes. It is here and we don't need to put high duties to scare people from importation. Meaning, say no, abaye you. Says just to raise in revenue and abiding yes how said they but the disconnect between stakeholders brings problem.
If I can you see now I didn't be about 8,000, 7,000 now bear 45,000. And you
importance reason together.
I think say via government or communicating
absolutely
more, but if I say in Koma, a dear local assembly of cast, I was in parliament. We met with the candidates.
And you told them, say,
no, we told
because
them,
you have manufacture, you have assemble cars, you have import taxes.
No, those were going to be some of the implications, and they were discussed. And you cannot say,
but say, all this in the, of course, you are in the industry.
Yeah,
cars in who you now here.
Yes,
Professor Da Costa.
We
are aware, say
yes.
Okay, maybe Professor Sapon say baby away. The year more and I send the papa man. I was so say yeah. Also, I drink say you say in between. What say? Manti
compared to the free ba.
Manti enkoyi. Okay. Enkoyi. Okay. What the car count into Matilda. Thank you. And Abigail, Abigail.
Eto ladies underwear. Railways on a bra could do. Abby, happy birthday to you. From Abna, Japoma, and my good self, and all the friends here at Hello FM. Abigail, happy birthday to you. Jesua, also if you put the noni, Italy. I'm Karen Abrefi Watson, aka just anɔpɛ mentia ɛna mampokia a wɔso so no wone wokunu Mr. Osei wɔ Brainy St. Agnes Brainy School ɛwɔ Atenga Junction ɛna Director Safo wetia wa no pɛ na mmom meka wo sɛ duru baako pɛ ɛna ɛboa ɛma mɛma ɛyɛ mɛma yɛfrɛ no Tabia Takum ɛyɛ organic honey ɛne amane yɛde ayɛ obema bia obeta free bi no o ankasa oba na asa beto bi mu na ewo ne yede aye enye alcohol bi enti esum bi awosom no ye kanfo de ama Tabia herbal mixture enso obi a wanya malaria wontimi nidi wonum bia wontimi didi malaria na efri ho e de ma Tabia natural capsules enso so woyam atim usisi ya oya koko ha nom bi na Tabia Zenicare enso when you're infection and as a kakra bi na uyare immune system no ekofo be kamfo Zenicare di ama wonum bia wo say si udadem baby aton dru organ bia obenya bi ato abofra a woni fie dum yi no onum bi sanso so na oba o ma abofra enofo onum bi na pemfo so enum bi wo frɛ 0243 686861 na 0245 749 206 wonsa ebeka Tabia ndrebi na also so no wode atu ho yare na watimi esipi na wasita o mwada roma na no pedi adwumadi ye ebrewo okay o say wish edu asare kwadu amwako aka na edu o Sembio International School must say belated wishes. Okay, we from Papa George Mommy Angel Akosia Kunadu amwako ene abusuafo nyina they love you so much na edu asapi e London na engineers wishes. Inko Joseph Etrophy Accra. I used to buy the small cylinder of gas at 125 Ghana cedis. Last 2 weeks, I bought the same size at 80 Ghana. The difference is 45 Ghana cedis. Okay, Abdul Razak of Fantiaqua South. Inko Joseph greets you this morning. Professor Da Costa Abuaji, Professor Smart Sapon, Honorable Daniel Ochamabuaji Nufiano.
Babedu. Oh, Mawradi any de bebrebe. Spanish garlic mixture mi di one dance here trewo no. And as say the ne capsules so aba. And no ni de bebrebe yo. Oh no kwa. Spanish garlic mixture ne capsules na aba no. Say the ya no strong na supporting immune system. Asan ye mo obi a Johnson tentem. De na ni so tabri no. De na sita tai. De na koma boni periperi. And na san na ne srade e woni padua no. San so and eboa ma mo jedi afusane e woni padua no. And afei obi a pampan ewo nanu Spanish garlic mixture ne capsules here abai so ope bi ato a ewo Kumasi no ubenya bi ewo PFA pharmacy Corinac Heba Danny Heba Fred Mens Heba Misty Heba and afei KNG Heba and drugstore pharmacy shop bi awu so no onsa ebeka bi Shannon so oba wa fa fro de o ma akwada no for and afei akwa woni mfie dumienu entini enum adro yi bi fra 0266 114111 FDA ahwehwe sa adwadi nkra to yi mu agye atu se eye anokware moma yenka na Spanish garlic mixture in the capsules here by the eye du papo kana kaviem Akoko Abon kokruku ade chebia Ghana man betu pon wane gina wo mamba pa wo dwene Ghana ho kane Akoko Abon ye dwumadi amanyuku ahodo ne gina so da won da ye so a wodi makana man MPP se ye ne wo sno kokruku a wodi ye chi aso kam NDC akatama so okata ne maso CPP se ye ne nanan makoko nyina manyuku no PNCC ye kube ane na magani amagashia ne hunu amagawo ho ti Akoko Abon dwumadi wo Hello FM so memenda no pa bia
Akoko Abon. Kwabena writes, King, the ECG situation in Ashanti is very serious and it needs urgent attention and action. Even card to buy prepaid credit is not available. KJTR traders crying for meters. After a military hospital is not in operation because there should be a power substation built by ECG at the premises. So as a Uria Regional Hospital, individuals who have paid for meters and cannot have theirs are many. Okay, the ECG Regional Director must sit up. And say, Poyando, atro the Professor Sapon,
Sir.
Now, is it peculiar to Ashanti region?
I'm beginning to suspect so because, I mean, I can't believe it's happening everywhere. Receiving national attention. Okay.
Friends, Hello FM will say happy birthday to Helena Day from Nikun Ura Day and Mofrano Rosila Kuima, also a DM of Hello FM, and Kuisra Uraya, Asantia Day, Paya, and others. Osinyame Insha Mrs. Biblibi. Okay, MPP for also aka omo ho say ana omo keka omo ho say omo bekwa akoyi de obedi omo anim akọ election 2024 before say nyina anim sem na Professor Pon I mean CM free ho President Akufo-Addo say I do not support any candidate.
Yeah.
Or say obia oye deputy minister oye minister oye penny when you may be appointee bia mo ono o man penny ahye no anase obi nim and say onko support candidate bi anamo onko support candidate bi no onka BNT.
Yeah.
Alan so camp the list bi aba about nipa bi susu say qualify.
Yeah, excellent move.
Say beto aba.
Yeah.
Aye detailed. Yes be say you suspect say ni say the constituency in the back. Now the din aba. Say ni now the aba.
Correct move.
Correct move.
Oh yeah. No, but it means they are vigilant. They are participating in the process fully. And also no actually assembly any one more they be abeba because one tenacity din ohun ye no kai. Say something.
Delegates, super delegates.
Ebi mo hono mo free.
Say almost obi to say chief of staff.
Yeah.
E dey be nyina so enema din e won register. They are questioning it.
Yeah.
Obi also yes we are replacing them.
Yeah.
Intini nyina normal register questions.
Yeah.
And Dr. Smasa ko be bo am ye dey atutu dwa say una
Inti no me obako wa ha. Me say me was wa.
Petro yetiu.
Good. Audit of register. Inti first one no Upper East region issue. Upper East Regional Research and Elections Officer Edward Nabil is deceased.
Well,
we're free. And he has been replaced with Daniel Ziba, appointed. Given that the General Secretary specifically stated that the register used for the last national election is not to be touched, the appointment and replacement to the late Nabil is an anomaly. Do you get it? Yeah, the Abon be akoto aba o say sa Abon yes sesemo hwe. Nti so be afiri mu dia ene munya hono vacant. Mu de bi ko shemu a the team feels it's an anomaly. Excellent for me.
But as an about to us no you say ya me so did mu apa yi o. Wanamu echi.
National
He's now PhD philosophy in theology doctor of philosophy in theology degree. Philosophy PhD Joseph Yame. Hey Joe. Congrats.
Wow.
This is as was slow down.
Oh yes. PhD no.
And the other no. That first chino line on there.
Break
that chino line over those. Almost
yeah. Actually say PhD na me Dr. Betting I catch me. Hey prof. Say you just discover how much you don't know.
But you owe 50 cedis.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay, doctor.
Prof. I'm saying, what do you have any times?
Prof, number 2, a central region issue. Infantsman chairman Gabriel Adams, deceased, and founding member Kwesi Chere, also deceased, remain in the register, but names are not eligible to vote. Upper East the end you didn't feel will be the ashafo. Me anyway efrim so mudin that's what registered him. It means the register is not quite updated. Into person just say any sa efrim for the film. Then yes I do be question man. Good. Voter region. For the rules, it is improper that the deceased Adaklu chairman has been replaced. And also to say by this time, not a new appointed person. Who's a chairman free Munti, the first vice Abe replaced. Therefore, the first vice chairperson is not eligible to vote. Yes, we are performing the duty of a chairman in the absence of the chairman, but don't take the voting rights of a chairman. It's Ashanti region, the second regional vice chairman, vice chairperson Victoria Nyako, you see, has been duplicated as Victoria Owusu Echang, redesignated in the same album as regional representative to National Council. This identity needs to be streamlined. Any problem, but is it the same Victoria Nyako and Victoria Owusu? Let's clarify the identity. National Executive Committee, the Chief of Staff, can get very interested, has been listed to vote under the category of NEC. However, per the Constitution, the office of the Chief of Staff is not part of the NEC. Therefore, the Honorable Chief of Staff is not entitled to vote. Excellent. Until legally determined. This is very minimal. Okay. In fact, a simple after Chief of Staff, now chairpersons of standing committees, there must be clarity on eligibility status of appointed chairpersons of committees of National Council. And the last one is scanning for electronic photograph devices, specific responsibility for scanning for electronic devices to be vested in the police service. Just a few identity. Yes, one person crime, it tells you say register kakrakano 900 and something eligible voters audit on all of them.
Okay, and President Akufo-Addo says neither has any caveat emanated from if I was talking about or say my starting finish. Was I have not set out to dismiss any MMDC or political appointee from office for supporting any particular aspirant. No minister or deputy minister has lost their job or even been threatened for openly campaigning for their preferred presidential aspirant. Neither has any caveat emanated from the Jubilee House to the party across the length and breadth of the country, demanding that candidate A should be supported over candidate B. I know that this is not the way to go. And he went on to say, I have just one vote, the same as any polling station executive anywhere in the country. But yes.
Good. And also an excellent move. You say, yes, move will be ano. So what may you want to make something clear and to draw? I am not ubi mubenya no krebi efri.
Yeah, more creative way and I be the establishment candidate near the more as a posters researchers
what makes it establishment? The number of government appointees in it, but not that the president. There can be a candidate a lot of government appointees will support, but the president will not support that person. And I will say silent majority for the sake of the president's instruction. And so they are part of a certain silent majority be. Rumor over around you. So to me become asem clear move you say mpenyampa ha na ogina ana asem wunyina ho. Na minimum de na kebe nwanwa pa if President Ronaldo Danko Akufo-Addo se koba se utimi yi ebinum makugina ba akwachi anke be nwanwa because check the 10 people. Jamaica wa unua kwajopoku ene bia ba akumiyinu bi ene nhyeda ne president ni sa ayonkofa no. But Ofano Jogati, the friendship dates way back from Omulo relationship to Obahabemu. When you be appointing the minister, it tells you say unimnijinidi. Look at Kofi Kunedu Apek. One in the way back, they've contested these elections before. Former minister no munina serve o mampani for cabinet so any they oba ECOWAS commission that friendship is there. Oba Dr. Friya Koto nomone Chief Alanche Martin Dr. Bahomiamu dia nature say yenna nkakra. There are a lot of places that from the Honorable Agric Minister's own mouth. So mu corporate the be the president came. So you have this solid relationship with all of them, and then you go out and hold one person's hand. And can be a bit unfair on his part.
And you know, almost so na 207. Almost say President Kufuor. And so no, ikutaba konsa. Were they right? And was that true? Na you know, say that time na President Kufuor ejinaba kweti.
You see, it couldn't have been true. For me, it could, to the extent that the president himself, President Kufuor himself, didn't come to say, Mijina Wechino. You see, competition skills be brain near deco. Sese cry be mu yes nanado when we generate you ediabo ka game no your china Messi be
but nanado say no president can choose MPP for leader for them. They choose their own leader.
Omuka against President Kufuor. And if it was true that President Kufuor was supporting Chief Alan, then any President Kufuor and choose Chief Alan. Yeah, these are adults. You see, special delegates are different category of people. Even the delegates, main one, 200 and then. And you're carefully selected among millions. Can you imagine a Subi Kakrakei city center? Near ye, Minia Professor Da Costa say, Unaye chairman. It tells you that this is somebody whose mind goes beyond push me. And I'm going, hey, stand here, go there. No.
Okay, it is so far. Say na who said the almost a shape up almost campaigning or conduct ni bibia.
Yeah.
So the papa be Emma in Chima and any other party said the almost conduct on.
Yeah, to the extent that I'm saying the SR. Fameko no eswe chandia. I think say now they are all falling in line. Edu baby in the campaign. Na eya ko ese jama obi a person hohuru ni nse free. Osono ne ho. Meanwhile, also the osono na eba. Obe osono di unchen. Osino osono aye over the past 7 years na meme nka ho. Those who used Dettol to wash their hands, I think Sisi Adiotum say omu anormalizes our level of campaign. Nanka em just say we are irresponsible mpo. Say wa ban better ban so for 7 years. Now the other say bu chief so that one day you will come and say na me nka ho. Are you serious? I think I'm happy that type of campaign has gone down. Sisi e obi and taking responsibility now nim ken. So taking responsibility now e be wo the good side of your government. Because when him say sisi e de meka ho dia ene ma menka asempapa bi a ye nyina ye bo mu ye. Who can media di wechi? Ebe abetodwa. Ebe ma ochine be obi ntimi ngofa wa semfa meka se na aka say. Ukona kobo negative campaign na bia me na meka ma say one major source of campaign. What you now say about yourselves. Ochine bi na me nua Professor Da Costa abo tape na ma wa na aka say mo aba ni mo number. Nti sa time no beka dey na akere. I am just happy, say, yeah. With the
all right, Gabby writing from
Budapest.
Was Accra. Was it the chief of staff is not a delegate because of being a chief of staff? She is a delegate because she is the representative of patrons on the neck.
Yeah, and no, so clarify that.
I clarify.
Petition number. Just respond to them.
I mean, my papa na kasa or kasa my electoral committee, electoral MPP electoral
committee.
Yeah, watching, but Sana Gabi actually.
Good.
Yesterday, Nana Kumia birthday. Nana Kumia.
Oh wow.
Yeah, my utim kwapa.
In fact, Nana Kumia ye mini anyanche. Mene nyina free crow ba akoso te committee ba akoso wo ye krom community development.
Also ye was any.
Me ya chem ne wasa.
E was so one.
Oh, Obi Afri baby mienu.
System selfie.
Obi ani one baby mienu. Aye. Enti Nana Kumia minia penny pie nyenchen kra ye share ofie. Ebofie nkomo were a lot of things in common.
Yeah, man, it's incredible. Sana lawyer and crunching so na in birthday. Yeah, man, it's incredible. Mr. Evans Nimako, your director of elections, NPP. Of any Marciano pay.
I am also up to say.
Ubia see ye now so eh.
Oba de adoma hair so moje dey for sani we. Isi yan we.
Yamiase no wa da je so o de amaya no. Na we dey tia why me say o saka petition and I say krata bia Chief Alan the campaign office e dey aba mo aso ye. O ma chire no maybe o mahu a e fa register no ho a
twetwe aso kakra pacho wonsa kakra ta ne bi
yo oye mame na wase na mincheti for na mesra ka say eye committee a party no National Executive Committee and National Council EDC ho no ye penny Professor Aaron Michael Quinn in the dan committee no eshia ye presidential aspirant any omo agent ama ye de party no Abon ye de be call special electoral college no ema omu nyina na the woman say committee ne ka say omo hwem na baby a omo consent no omo family na yin discuss say the ye betu main elections electoral commission e dey register bema political parties na parties ahwe duma omo betumi ayewo enti eyese ye aspirant no ye dey register no amawom no makohwem no ma get back to the committee say omo hwemu no nyema omo hunya omo pemu enchiremu enti eye no kwe eye ya wode etwemu ye ne candidate no ehyiae empenyifo no do donate nya man so munti anamufo ebae enti ye share of party headquarters consent ni de ebae no ba ko ye say ora alanchamatin campaign office at the official letter na ohin to former general secretary assign every committee sa letter no omo copy general secretary inti yate hon sempe enenam media circles na other social media platform the second say ensem no ayana efi ensem but eba beda Abon say anakaka ebitumi aka no ni ase ni aka the ededikan akana medical aka say ensem na empenyifo di group kata so by committee na som say ye be respond to omo the umpa ne say ensem ni bi no ufa ni yinu a ebi ya administrative ebi nso constitutional obenyi back sort ma
pacho yetio chief
yeah say obefa baby to say ebi a ye party penyin bi or office we free mu then na constitution no account ho majority man say no na ba a constitutional issue say vacancy failure eba say na e fail no say e failure e betumi amasa onipa na wa fail no a perform certain rules ana onto into opinion ye mom nyante say that consent or my raise party no any committee no bedi ho abobo na mepam no ye the response beba ebe ewo ye nima ye beto sa special electoral college and also ye be fa na say na otwemi nsa eno nti enimani ye ano ye ne omo ebedi nkita ho na the committee no esisu gina ne say esa say we ye internal elections nti the committee ne ye no ye be engage all the aspirants on all issues that beba up na ye na ya se ho said ye be wie no na ye hu se process no aye fair aye free na fair aye transparent to all parties inti baby assess Ghana Police Service bem baby assess yi si bem letter no eda wani mu de ensam na empanyifo de bukata so no officially ne de the Presidential Elections Committee ever responded to Mr. Lanchamatin campaign office na NTSA aba. Ebi so ho a yishia no omo kan na verbal and also ni nyina no committee no are taking notice of them ye ni omo bidi ho nkita ho. Into hen the medical akawo that letter about
ye that's it. Na answer na we be come mebusa o se ba se mo si giraye na mo respond to Chief Alan campaign officer said the okay can you fiasem but mo be copy the media and I say mo de ma wo no e de ma ya na yaka bi
ohe mesre on say me ka letter no Eba to the chairman of the Presidential Elections Committee. I'm a copy General Secretary Ura Justin Kodia Esquire. And unti say yes, so responding as a committee. Yet Becca Coma opinion or chocolate and pepe. And me give this and waiting. Say, did you necessary Yama Yemiano media for my so namu boni deura. Committee no na they say adwuma ye say nyamu na mo bebo ho deura na ye say uti esum na obubu wani enya de a obi abehu de woma den say say ni nyina beko ye anamo ye tu ye ne afran any ometitafo any party ni nyina no one objective ne say ye be presidential candidate nyame ya adoma party ni nyina be tai na chi Niako elections 2024. Niako dinkunim. Enunti anamo ayetuni ehese de ede enkabom ebeba party no. Nemum de ebe tutu de na yatwe ho efi.
All right.
Okay. De wom ohin ene say internal elections wanya ubehu na obi akoka bibi na etia ni nua kakra. Adesrede a committee no ede to all the presidential candidates any me say. Anohumba omabo party ne say ombehese party ninkanko ebi tu umpo ye be di so party no so say ye be free ye be fair ye be transparent e ya bi esesi tu wan amon pepepesa intimacy elections committee no a national council o here constitution article 13 2 na as a national executive committee any national council and be organizing na coordinating this presidential primaries. Now, the National Council is the second highest decision-making body. Or the I'm the Presidential Elections Committee. In the committee, award the backing of National Council. They organizes our primary. Not stakeholder beer any agent will say, and no more party need to know. And no more and nam council. And when you hear this super pepper, it didn't make us say, baby, a bam wants them. If you want, let's say, no more. Police service.
Yeah, that's it. In the other chain, Namusia, Namu, the Yano ba. Yes, so Yamama Sanswati, a brain Kebedas CDBC.
I hear me dancing, Yamisha.
Mr. Evans Nimakon, or your Director of Elections NPP. Prof. Sapon,
yes, sir.
Wapapaya Kasa.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
No problem.
Okay, thank you very much. Prof. Da Costa. Yes. President Akufo-Addo Akasa, is that the end of the story? I will share bosses say. End of that's matter close. Oh?
Just say, Yankabia, na say Yambwa democracy no Ghana. If he's a president, na can but say
President Aka.
President Aka. But say obetimi di ose aye oyo dia eno ni asem no. Na yeti bebre ana nipa nso so bebre enka ne sa no mu nka no kwa. President ni ye ayiniti. And the same fan say obi na use say me na my president no me the candidate and I said me na me candidate for the Jubilee House. Nina depend on enema course on the ground. The course on the ground does it show say said there's instances a bimu say my victimized or my party mo ebimu say my victimized because of baby and no wanting to perceive he say or no supporting candidate be on ye nyina enim say presidency no support about me and to enya there as I say enim say president support Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and to when I say president as a person and support to announce the presidency is supporting ni nyina kwagina no because yes say panimu a otinafie ema enkwalawe na nka na say kanankawe for oka ho and they say if there is an indication say
sorry president no are conducting who in any manner or way to suggest say or support Dr. Bawumia
oh say nya bibia na
and now say oye the vice automatically or best support
in public oh
eti edeve eti na my agency say obi a support the vice
President Kufuor, not the vice ne Ali Mama.
Very
May his soul rest in peace.
Yes.
Yankasa or support him.
Yankasa or support.
Not Obia. Yes, or support.
Or support him.
Which he didn't come to confirm. But President Kufuor say me support Obia. Me party ni say. Me party ni tradition ni say. Mo na muji nipa mo pe. Teacher, you found the assembly.
Deny the fact that unsupported by me. I said, media me is president. They say, or no one can say, or no vote, or no no supporting as a person.
One can say, vote.
And then so vote, and people who vote, one year do be a supporter. And you don't say, or Sally was there, or probably obey me a breaking 8.
That's all we also be breaking.
A president no on the choice. The point that president no on the choice. But on no the all can say or non country will be say could choose to maybe no. And as a maybe no maybe no. For best one can so say mean support about me. And I maybe expect to say one can say mean support me vice president.
Name me support me support Madame Fupa.
When you demand the perception, say or support Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I don't know on America. Like so be na no can say mean support no.
Oh God. Yes, but so far, how do you see the conduct of their various campaigns? Send who said they almost see a conduct.
Yeah, I think said they are now Volcano. Say no, sanity above because previously pathetic. Say a minister of trade now or distancing home from the administration. Who a minister of agric put to me failed miserably. Minister that you not on board there no. Also by president no. Now also distancing home. Also the sector no need you also why you know the body or ties so no oba no kura ne board there no or the obedi or ties so no or the say or also candidate now no if you say individually they are talking about what they can do and the achievements and what they can do, and I think it's good for our democracy.
Do you see the campaign says fairly clean and answer
that's what you're
right. Thank you very much. Openibi friends, please headquarters and opay mechiano pa na maybe a chemno was antimantem hanmo. Your friend COP Michael Saint in Ketia Frimpong. Ye chiano enano pe we omo mo free kumase konkaya. Ebrano no achiao. Sounds so ena papa ba ko so electoral commission
I say work with
honestly channel tiki no wako ka kwantu bia me bona me kasa wo mrefi
ayabra
COP Michael Nketia Frimpong ye channel pe sounds so ena na se kokofu so o ma na wa friend also wa Pablo Chikorodo okay safe man wa tosu shift my text and we're trying to man kind shift my text message shift my text I mean somewhere Brian Boabin text message and API no man no pay or say it would have been worse under Mahama. NDC remains super incompetent even in opposition, and he quotes most people believe most of the things they believe only because they believe that most people believe them. Hey, Mokokoma, Mokokunwana. Mokokutu, way back South Africa, and be in a trio. Yes, sir. All right, Shiftman Watosu. I love how the Alan camp is raising and exposing all the suspicions in the upcoming presidential race. I can only hope and pray that MPP leadership will do the needful to ensure a credible election so that we don't have any difficulty in uniting the party going forward. The government has done well by reducing expenditure in the budget. I believe that things will get better. So Ghanaians should keep hopes alive. Shiftman Atunzu. Ochaso de obeka nyina yinim dada nti marema Professor Da Costa and Koswa.
We say no anyi ni. Me jira hama the party Mr. Amenye adwuma. The nam person me can say Edinkai. Wo hwe de na Prof Da Costa Aboaje economy menua. They say the HCC wo Ghana no. And I say improvement aye hu economy no. Enye mampanye Kufuor ne na ba bi na de ba bibia to say by yourself. And na me ka bibia kyerɛ say menyi ni sa ne ne nya adwene wɔ sa asɛm no kan no bibia ekoso bia no nhyehyɛe anya na muntu na your friend say de bae nti sɛ gyenedi ɛwɔ de wɔka no ho a na ɛmfi sɛ ɛnyɛ no korɛ in the sense if it's obi ukɔhwɛ IMF kora program bi kora yɛde ho akɔhyɛ aseɛ ya ana muntu bebrebe staff level agreement yɛkɔ Paris club meetings yɛkɔ akɔyɛ domestic debt exchange ni nyinaa nya ade a wɔkyew kaka abeba yɛ ade a otu anamɔ na ade na ba sɛ obegyina aka sɛ de yihu na mpuntu a ɛba wɔ Ghana sikasɛm mu no ɛnoa na aba na sɛ ɛkɔ bi so no wɔne Ghana fo ɛnini na menim sɛ NDC for propaganda ni benam say prof person way he's bigger than that menu ana ntino you meant me money
kasi body yem o de menu ana na o body yem o de menu ana o body yem
fa omampanyina Kufuado mechiao omampanyina Kufuado sambe mechiao so to me kadia any o pamfo nyina asema omampanyina Kufuado abeka no me fi say san say omameka na nsem bebribi ekoso say oha ana oha nti media me taken very simple omampanyina ba out so abeka say one support will be and I say one choose will be my party na omo koto aba omukuta vote no say me ni vote ni bi nti me sheda ha me ho pin
former MP for money yo
yeah to be
now we MP dia we sitting MP dia betu
to be yeah I think so super no there moment to be na
super zone to be
ambis to be
yeah but former MP
yeah former there to be to a graduate general one no come better cry to be na the maye me ho no say me try say ye be hwe say delegates aba o mokoto no omampanyina Kufuado aba bonten say party ni e pese to so ko na nim ye pe winning candidate ni those things are if you say very important waba out the waka me mfa no sa say the waka no na something ye argument bi wa ha enra mo gira manager I think say me ne ya adwene o say omampanyina for pension no na nkofo bi say was support to candidate bi necessary sa asem no sɛ nyɛ no kora deɛ a na kyerɛ sɛ nanso deɛ no nyɛ no kora ɛna sɛ no kora nso deɛ a nanso deɛ no deɛ ɛno kora I think sɛ me mesa de with something kakra but sɛ deɛ tibia no at the end of the day no ɛyɛ MPP campaign me fi sɛ saa mmere no kasa ɛbɛba mu mpanimfoɔ kasa no ahyɛ ase a ɛkɔyi yɛwɔ mɛma kɛseɛ du a asɔre sɛ yɛkɔpɛ party ɛyi ɛfrankaa atu ɛyɛ good news for Ghana. A ginger base of the party no. The minister say young cotton to a bapa. Ni pass the Omampanyina Kufuado.
Abapa ne de.
Say you will be a bit me a deal.
Why a bit me a deal?
Oh, come on. Say any of the candidates be a delegates be biano.
It's why and I will no senke se koto abama na.
Me ni vote. Okay? Say the Omampanyina.
But only a delegates. Delegates in so no or active for and on behalf of.
Yes.
Inti wo kokatra wo delegate na all representatives a one on go to man.
They say the umbe chusu biano. Me waka several times. They need a penny yenya. Sen ko mun kaka ticket ni mo. Se na ye kono e na me say ye party no say the president kan yi ni pa ye to ba. The umbe di na ba bia me gina ha me lesi mutu. Say the umbe yi na party fo be ye ba bia say yemfa no ne anim bia no. Ye ba ke ho bom ayen ho dwuma am make sure say Yakuyenum 2024 MPP beto so ama Ghana mpuntu a yahya ase no akoso samre economy ahya ase sikasema ahya ase se edane akoyi ubegya mama hwan nene ka onu mabie bedru anke bewu aka kruma kra anke ntra ura fiso muka kire se so fi se Ghana ahya tuko potatogo etimi fi se ehia se yeke hubum nka bom ntino kasa akofom mampanyina ba bontina ba kire se wonde onyina ba bia no delegates esremo mon kona mon to de mu fi se be ba na de mu baba bia no MPP Ghana hia MPP se ekoso ebu oman no ana yeso MPP hia se ekoso ebu oman Ghana we need Ghana needs us.
Thank you very much Daniel Otem Abuaje.
And again for I think the president kasa na ba kasa no It is very
point
good. And I'm
well
saying,
noted.
I am fine and good fit. I am fine.
Point well noted. Prof, na Costa Abwaje, they say there's some kind of hunting. Why? But and then nipa people are friend boy abaso. Almost say, I say one man juma yemre kakra. Almost say, you see you don't go to buy a basa kamete so. No pray. Professor,
Smoke and answer my
Someone Joaquin Bokim is the next on the bill with sports, but it's your brother, Tina Abwaje, your English teacher, I watch could be SHS, Frederick Jima, and more friend almost Sunday Sankre. I don't pay yet Daniel Chama Abwaje, former MP Bantama, yet Professor Da Costa Abwaje, lecturer KNUST, and yet Professor Smart Sapon, lecturer, Kumasi Technical.
Mame nya ina mame ntia honorable Joseph Yami na me mwana boss officially say me ntia na
is not it's a very very nice man madam Fufa happy birthday.
Most importantly Professor Smasapon say
yes
we hear meter.
Okay, you jay busy. Obi Ameka hold you.